a chartered economist, and then a member of the NDC, and this time round, a member of chairman of Osuampo for campaign team. My big brother, I don't pay much.
Yeah, Mr. Speaker.
Pay the microphone this year.
Yeah,
me more about the BFI.
I say, yes, Nipaira Yomodia.
Oh, that.
Say, Nancy, Monfo, Bisa, oh, Davena, Obama, Chicho, Mr. Monfo. Nipaira, Missy, and then Yomodia. Yana Koya Mabai.
Okay, Waba.
Because any a year mouth from the real firm, I come my firm now, Mre.
Okay.
The Anopem, the Minchama or her phone with T4. They did come, I'm in the Guta president, and I'm in Bonabaso.
Okay.
I was following the discussion keenly. And one person I admire him so much. They call on said traders in the business community to share the appreciation of the citizens and reflect the cost of items very reasonable and timely.
Okay.
More so at the point I could do Bronya. I think on behalf of team of Osuampo, we associate with him. Say Bronya, Bedino. I could say attach you my code me pay Brahma Kodi pay the inflation a different depreciation a can different. So they should do the needful.
Okay.
Now, men charity through NDC may we are safe for Nana. Didi Kampa command the presumptive leader John Dramani Mahama. While put up a short video, be all calling for the fact that every true well-meaning NDC member even sympathizes, and even including more minimum Haino. Obia donating minimum 10 Ghana cedis. Now, I'm finding a Congress
okay.
Because we are in opposition and it's all about logistics and fundraising. I mean, say, a program so to say, Bigum. Oko Pierre, the Chivo, Collet, Gonoti, Helsia, Oko Takra, and the Cape Coast, New Willie Bar. And so to us, so never stop asking for more. On behalf of former President Mahama, I'm calling on all NDC members, sympathizers, and even MPP for Mabamu, no more person MPP co-position is a moment mekaya hona obian donated to the short code or the atujana. I feel so on behalf of Chamo for some from the Chiama teacher conference a course over the weekend or Cape Coast. Yeah, first one Konya we swabo BBOD Kunima Baso. Obian lusu, but people have learned lessons on how to win election. Until on behalf of the team, no, NDC is a Congress. Until BBR no so win you so lusu you know. For some profits or a unifying Cambo and he's going to bring everybody to the table. Politics is a number game. I keep telling people say politics is first mathematics. Until you be our politician, no subject I was our passing the mathematics because you need 50% plus one. How do you maneuver to outnumber somebody to be able to make sure say at the end of the day you bring 50% plus one. Okay. And from the women to the youth wing over the weekend, you know. Chairman is putting in place a roadmap. We are very sure, said by close of Yawada. That is what our mama call you. Before you have your Ashanti region to spend 4 days. Bape, he's going to make exactly because okay. I mean Ashanti region is the heartbeat of every political party. 47 constituencies, over 6,000 polling stations. You don't joke with Ashantis. You are in trouble if you do so. Yeah, young Kokasa on Traba Maya Falkokromoti. NDC, yes, sir. And here, you know, chairman say all the candidates, both youth and women wing or bar. He's going to have a roadmap and bring everybody to the table. Those who won, those who lost, and so that there will be a roadmap. When you didn't share here about number 7, until be a lusu, you know, chairman Semen Phantom and him say by close of the week, you know, there will be a consensus meeting to make sure say obi bia or sefata wakuma panance and this year Congress, you know, we're going to be brought to the table. And then again, to the delegates, across from all over the world, meaning say external branches, Beba, UK 4, by Germany, by Europe, by everybody is coming. And Nyankopon Famumra Sundiemo, now Mumbetroba me retaining chairman on the 17th of December. So far, Kobe there will be a can say chairman to
chairman for chairman. All right, so we begin the conversation, but my yentie Wimbra and Sana Yatuaso.
Kessben 92.9.
C4C, Chama Tuaso. Monto, delegate Monto, Yepa Moncho, Yamupatu Abanua, Mamuche Babia, number 3 and Noa, Samu for Swampo, Wodonipa, Wopenipa, Wotianipa, Sam, Obian in Sam, Wodo Obia, number 3 and Noa, Eja, Oba, Susu Crow. Chairman to Waso. C for C, chairman for chairman. Yepa delegate for Yinacho. I Yanto Abano Enfama Samuel Ofosu Ampofu, now on 20 Muma Panoso. First time in history. Wait to me, Amaye, opposition party, Speaker of Parliament. Now I'm my Hank Parliament. MRCC 2024. Yepa Befa Abenviano. The chairman, Twaso. C for C.
Say who the can fits, let the person wear it. Who the can fits, let
the NDC seeking re-elections. B, anyway, what does it put out? Message there then.
Mr. Speaker, that was it. Na akwanya amodia mami no many people out there want it but they don't get it. Me cherish relationship among me and build it. Now, on behalf of Chairman, we value this relationship, and he is eating into the relationship. Chairman, what you are saying? The relationship now. Utie nyomono Chairman to us.
Yeah.
Nyumi tre niyama mi show ni attribute and value on one side.
Okay.
And the policies or they on the other side. It is all share nyomona obien in sem or donipa utie nipa sem. And that is a kind of qualities a leader needs. You know, Mr. Speaker, leadership.
Because a good microphone.
Leadership is basically about people management.
Okay.
It's not about
and managing relationships.
Exactly. It's about how you manage people, even how he was able to manage to put together 21 strategic committee for a campaign was people management.
Okay.
Me, I never had any relationship with him. I was there one day, he picked a phone to call me, said he wants me to join his team. And obviously, no beyond framing. And I said, look, if say a whole national chairman of the caliber, able to identify you be a sebi where did them or party crunch then it means that there is a person he build people. And look, Mr. Speaker, leadership about empathy. Also, nya badayama nipa.
Okay.
And he so tie nyum na obani sem or street nipa tie nipa sem and all running company biana. These are the qualities a board chairman needs. And I tell people say so often this is constitution yeah. General secretary is the CEO of the party.
Exactly.
The national chairman is like the board chairman of the company. Company ya mo running mo board chairman say mo ntem ho no.
David.
But on the shed them baby tokro mu baby aircrafted the strategies are. A day adman progress beba. Ebi obe huna ye annual meeting once in every 3 months buy a board meeting. Ebi crow bar the cleaner no for me huna board chairman. And it's a way a party member. Na se eba radio to na de bia hu national chairman. Enye na adwuma no. And I keep telling people say Mr. Speaker say what the football team cup match mo.
Yeah.
Na o top striker shego. Na o goalkeeper and shego. You don't judge the goalkeeper by his inability to score goal. International chairman, no, the qualities of constitution we prescribe, no, he has lived beyond it. What do you not turn China? Also, look, Mumam Yakonya 2018. After Akonya Mabuhun Konta.
Okay.
And results are me demonstrate here by 2020 election I show say I outperform. But enon crown 9 chain. Messia Babiono made the 15 solid policies na Gubia.
Okay.
And it is not enough, Mr. Speaker, to say Same Babe Praba. Modern democracy, no, I move from showmanship, comedy, show of bravado, needless courage, proclamation of I'm fearless, to say for vision policies to be. Look, Oko UK and other advanced countries are. Bigger rallies don't happen. You know why? Household are able to submit to me tenase. Now, Oma for candidate political party be a manifesto. Now, you compare say by educational, labor, and the conservative. What are the difference in educational policy? About agriculture, labor and conservative, dear no more. You call US about Republican and Democrat. About agriculture, aviation, health sector. What are the policies on Modeba?
Okay.
And Kroima Yeti, Aya na man for more kasa when this momosio. Over some for your coward or you're timid. No, it's never like that. And I will tell you, in social fenipa, Mr. Speaker, Mestre will say, may the short video be my production team. No, Boma may just 21 seconds, and then I best set the tone for why I was the delegate and retain each other for some powerful. And so, Obibia all share program no pay no.
Yeah.
Share this 21-second video no. eno na be che the basis in tia team of Swampofo made up of 21 member campaign team chaired by a pesa daughter. And you see, Mr. Speaker, interestingly, I'm the youngest person in the team.
I see.
Yes, and a humbling mommy.
Okay, video no are you ready? Let's watch the video. Now yemra back. Yeba to accommodate so yeshe wemra.
Kessben.
I do not know the import of this video, but all I see is Argentina winning a game in this ongoing Qatar World Cup for 2022. Upon the victory, no, Messi, but me for the video's sake. Messi was the only player, our goalkeeper and Hokodana say. What was the rationale behind it?
Mr. Speaker said, yes. Video, yeah. The interpretation in it said, 11 players were parked so. Argentina versus Netherlands.
Yeah.
Martinez, a goalkeeper, what save penalty 2.
Yes.
Latora Martinez, a shooter or koshe penalty, washa 1. Abro shewi young kunindi buy or pull over to the next level. No. Every player on the pitch, echo ball, striker no share penalty na baso. Neglecting the goalkeeper no save 2 penalties among across no.
Okay.
The Speaker, imagine say Senka Lateral Martinez shooter no kwano share ya na 1 save 2 enka entimi mase Argentina entimi qualified. What is the import? Say we CEO of a company na dipo hu de bia na ye budget so a kai hu say obo chairman bi o shed dem obi antene nka no abasobɔ no ba nyine ntontwen. Enti the team of some for video no pa amanfo ahwede ye kire ne say penalty shootout no Senka Argentina goalkeeper no antimi an save 2 penalties and a striker no nko a share ya nka back to square one. Na hwe ni say abra players ni nyina ne the whole pitch jubilating celebrating striker no share penalty no Lionel Messi no Senka goalkeeper no an save 2 penalties
and you can clearly see say we idol ono nko na goalkeeper ni
ono nko
yeah
and leadership is a game of loneliness.
Okay.
Into for some for position no hold per this constitution no and they say goalkeeper no that form no.
I see.
Into for some for that form no. And na yenu bia hu se da bi enkunindie na NDC anya no. And it's a celebrity only the CEO. By your papa bi o she board chairman she demu a niam o ye no ye mfa nto dwa. Enti abra the remaining 10 players ni nyina ko goalkeeper no nchen no. Some of us decided say no. Say uncle for swap of China, you've been very unfair to him.
Okay.
Etimimia. So we all share Kessben team no pay video I no and never set the tone of my presentation.
I see.
But for some of your goalkeeper man NDC. And will be a top striker man NDC. Top striker no debut or radio so TV so kasa. And people see him so long kwana ye adwuma no. But senko for some of one save penalty ni 2 and Argentina here represent the NDC. So for some of one shed the boardroom and craft strategies and for program and work and ka adopt branch and police station in ma 1 layer per 1 constituency ma and ka cadres empowerment program ma. These are the difference in leadership of some of profit. Until for some of more action less talk. Into so share goalkeeper not the from D. Obia neglecting to the faith.
I see.
Obia neglecting goalkeeper no.
Exactly.
And celebrating the no share back no. Now so your logical reasoner. Senka the share back no. Goalkeeper na save me na nka goalkeeper na share na treya. Nka Argentina qualify.
There wouldn't have been victory.
And nuntina the premises of Timo for some for say o koto se kraman na na mabuti pataso a obi na de na si ho. Enti yenum bi your conviction is say so be a celebrity among for we have chosen to be to for some for obvious reasons say one save go na nke be repo no na and can this and cross borderline. And what is a borderline? Mr. Speaker, from the year 1992 up to 2020, NDC our presidential history in terms of result of election.
Okay. And
show so I'm giving science and data, not propaganda. From the year 1992 between 2020, the only moment NDC your opposition, I am performance, both parliamentary and presidential, so telling 2020. And I'll give you the science and data. In the year 92, NDC at the late Rollins Nekoye, in your 58.4%, NPP then your 30.29. The year 96, NDC in your 57.40, NPP in your 39.6. So we realize that NPP from 92 to 96 increased by 9%. From the year 2000 and 2004, near the late Professor Mills Nekoye, it was 43-44% performance. Then we're in opposition. The same time, no, NPP in 56-52%. My man from the year 2008. And this year winning by 50.2%. 50.2%. 2012, you're winning by 50.7% in power. Into both marginally, no. The only increment by even at the point at your power no, was 0.5%. 0.5% to your power. Remember 2016. And this in 2016, the overall national campaign chairman and manager overall was Johnson and Sidon Ketia. Overall, and Kofi Adam was campaign coordinator. What was the performance result of the NDC? One, in the year 2012, I knew 50.7%, assaulted by 44.6%. And that is huge in elections. From 50.2% to 40.6, almost close to 6% reduction, negative performance. You lose almost 1 million vote difference. You lose 52 seats in parliament. Thai constituency, yeah, biological, and I say constituency, yeah, NDC, safe zone for NDC, no. I don't know what I said, we lost it in 2016, in the backyard. In the same vein, after the year 2020, DNA difference in the buy strategic leadership, and I'll not ascribe that sterling performance only to Chamo for some people. But you see, it is on easy lies ahead that wears the crown. Say, see, I tell you, Mr. Speaker, say, "Oh, touch out the best show." What the best show? Aha! It is a sterling performance be a bar. Young introspection. Okay. DNA difference in a buy.
Yes, but you remember difference. So, but
me land with
you miss a question.
Then, in the year 2020, NDC improved from 44.6% in 2016 to 47.2%. Your popular vote are 4.8 million. You been 6.3 million. I agree, sir. The voter population also had an increment in base. Okay. But so only even 1 million crack where you could see, sir. The outside almost close to about 2 million vote difference. On top of this, you are almost chamber parliament. Who they are not talking for the very first and two strategic leadership. You are speaker of parliament. Now, Professor Joshua Labi then became the campaign manager because the late Professor Kosiboche report suggested, say, going into any election, no, the general secretary must not double as the chairman of the national campaign. It is simply because so a general secretary workload is too much. So let's get a neutral person to head the campaign. And now I know what I say. No, so person judge of some strategy leadership as a national chairman of the party. The chairman said this is the leadership I will provide here. And of course, he worked with the stakeholders. And who are the stakeholders? Council of Elders, NEC, FEC, Congress Disability Desk, steering callers, communicators, and in leadership. Nama pet na ya kono bedu said the edry. And this and there. Obisa BOT say identity was a retaining for Swampofwa. The track record I show. What they are not on China, Mr. Speaker, statistically and factually in NDC now, he's the most rounded politician in NDC.
Okay, I repeat. You remember no reason so for justification
right.
Yes, but in giving us the analysis, you know, right. It is just per history. Say party biaba baibua at the verge of exiting the second term in 8 years, voter apathy set in. Voter apathy in the same party and its members. Okay, aside the nation now, due to the performance as a political party, it begins to say one more year fed up. It has happened to the NDC in 2016. It is still happening to Akufo-Addo. It happened to Kufuor in 2008 as well. So how do you come together with a bare fact to say something special was done, something unique was done for this vote margins, to be able to come up? Right. And then how do we juxtapose it?
Right. Mr. Speaker, what I'm going to say, I'm a task actually, I prefer strategies to blow.
Okay.
Abraham Lincoln can say, Mr. Salman 6 hours some from Bu Akuma, or the emu 5 hours best in Akuma, no, the just 1 hour a pediana to her. So when given 6 hours to cut down with tree, or the move 5 hours best sharpen the axe, no, the just 1 hour Akuma. What does it tell? Preparation being a national chairman, you go a coin more. And ma you who the results are you who. Number 1, or introduce adopt branch and constituency initiative. Nebota anything from the year 2016 to the year 2020. Obekaya now MPP for 169 seat in parliament.
Exactly.
And this
after the 2016 elections.
And Chester Nayan often constituency 169. It means constituency NDC MPs.
Yeah.
A banner resource mobilization is tough for those people who run a pet at that level. Into the initiative bar said Obi be a businessman, media man, religious leader, audio person, or do NDC, won't me measure at the machine. Adopt a branch or constituency. How did he do it? He launched the initiative through the endorsement from President Mahama. And the form too. So be all over the world. No, oh, Sika, oh, India, Faboa, branch and constituency. And here, my big businessmen among 4 doctor branches. And to make us say now, I call Trobu, Mpoho, Sunyan West, Sunyan East, Techiman South. Or say, okay, Abia, Bosumi Biano, Memam 2,000 Ghana. Constituency executive, no more do a man who didn't man. That revenue na neban epushio.
Okay.
And it's our share, yeah. Bono region, Dr. Puni, adopt to almost virtually every constituency in Bono.
Okay.
Oko Bono East, I can talk of Dr. Kwabna Donko. Oko Ahafu, I can talk of Rekopoku, Collins Delda, and some businessmen I mean to me for Mudin Tuga. These are people, and now said this initiative until they contributed. Another one, a disability desk.
Okay.
Mr. Speaker, this is the brainchild of some people. All over the world, the only political party in the world are created desk among more them. NDC. How did national chairman do it? I said, look, over Ghana, according to your population census, almost 12.5% 30 them. 12.5. You do calculate 12.5%, 31 million. It should tell it almost 3 million people in them or Ghana. In Tadentna, young creating special unity be a handle Sani Pakui. Until June 2020, he created that desk.
Okay.
And now I know what I say. There was national disability desk, regional disability desk, constituency, and even brand desk. And so fast one say, Obia area one identify any poor muddy them and bring them to the NDC fold. Number 3, a pro forum, professional forum, which is presided by Ambassador Sampi Yali. Mr. Speaker, first, near Castle be NDC, no a lawyer or ferry or a daughter of a, but now I know what I say, over 7,000 professionals and a registered part of that network.
Okay.
That is a brainchild. What do you know, Chana? Serial Callers Association.
And this is a winger now.
Omaja tum officially a affiliate for now. By a co-congress and on ratify or pedigree.
Okay.
Now, Yanko Serial Callers Association and Ubi phone line to Nakas or Monfrey India dance here and you beauty Nebeka. The only national chairman on consistent basis on your man share no to phone, one to phone no more credit can for swamp. And you realize send me a serial caller. Now every quarter, no honor me chairman send me sika or mommy mobile phone. It give an impression say about Paul Bayer more. And these are some of, and then again the legal directorate of the NDC.
Okay.
In election 2018, on Betimoduso ne amount for the call, Omuluso Abanwi. Chairman set a legal directorate for the NDC. And now I can say over 231 lawyers in Ghana and a part of that directorate. So you can see the kind of initiative and special forces in the NDC, which was chaired by Honorable Edu Asare. What did the special force do? Oba Krumha, your votarians a wakra. uja omo they will love to go and register in voter than to register in Accra. Your Mampusi, your Gonja. There was a special unit called the Special Force in the party created here and handle all these special units. So at the end of the day, then again, the external branches, which obviously Honorable Esther Befia is the director for external affairs.
Okay.
Ubisanwa, Obemo whose strategy that chairman Digua Kwemwa, a drum ribino for outsiders from NDC members were even contributing more than Ghana for. So these are the strategies, chairman Digua Kwem, and of course, the Makano. And then you wouldn't know. But Sawama disability desk, pro forum aba, legal directorate aba, who empower serial callers, or the adult branch and consensus initiative aba. Obviously, no, it will lead to an upsurge in vote. And the brainchild, but we believe in collectivism. And until say over here now, you can say no. Chairman new be a contest now lose what he brings you back.
I see.
Mr. Speaker, my main father they been true. We a research document by Dr. Seydou Alidu. Political party branding and electoral victory, the NDC in perspective. We a research worker or the 10 years na year. In the 10 years, no, or postulated said some years ago, over page 7, NDC imager. People in the past, perception, thought the NDC had a revolutionary antecedent impunity. Akakaben cemetery, trust them. Now, man, for NDC there. These were the imager that reflect what my dream.
Is that image still not there?
No.
That image is in
no.
A free
Today, NDC is the most attractive political party in West Africa.
So how come we saw what we saw in Cape Coast over the weekend?
I'll come to that.
Yes.
Mr. Speaker, by the year 2002, there was a change in leadership of the party from late Rawlings to Professor Mills. Professor Mills came across as father for all, non-antagonistic, non-confrontational, a peace-building man. At the end of the day, and Yeme Free Mubay said the NDC was seen then to be more inclusive, people-centered, party of equal opportunity, rural-driven, diversity, blah, blah, blah. And you realize, one person can change the fortune of a political party. Don't forget, about Professor Mills, there was a clarion call to prosecute people.
Exactly.
Emma,
for appointees,
prosecute them. There was a time Obi casted there are several ways in killing a cat. Dr. Kwabena J. Dele to Bekai. Because near court and Professor Mosca said, look into my feet. Do I look like a cat hunter? That was the leader, non-antagonistic, non-confrontational, building people together.
Yes, but people still believe in the parties. That posturing, no,
right?
And baby a party, right. Saying I'm a Madruho because they believe, a Drew baby, no, NPP for Chichemun Segumachi, and you hear pure grassroots NDC people right. What more did they see what Techiman South, accuse the government and then accuse the leadership of the party.
Right.
Say NDC, is known for certain things.
Right.
But say more identity, more core principle.
Right.
Now more before fraud there. Then there wouldn't be core values of the NDC any longer. You lose on that.
Right. Mr. Speaker, what can you assemble? Obi be a true NDC member. There is a song orienting fee. Revolution has a long way to go, but has come to stay. Cadres may go, cadres may come, but the revolution has come to stay. Revolution has a long way to go, but has come to stay. Mr. Speaker. Oh, hey, no. Mr. Speaker. Say, oh, Papa ni osuna, unsu kesiye, usu nyiniche. Say, oh, Papa ni abua osuna. You don't go around to cry for so ubenyina ye kese. I was so sufo nyinche. What is the argument? So we had this senior, this mindset na ewa DNA mudada. So we tiger. Now you're a lion. You don't go tell people that I'm a tiger. What you dream? You panic. You diawoye. So cadres may come, cadres may go, but the revolution has a long way to go. And it's how you this in here. You did, and I'm about her DNA and I'm a you. And what you dream is a wound to me. See, and this in yam penny and yajuma kumuha. But these are not the values and qualities, sir. You go about telling people. Because you know you're better show team.
Exactly.
Unyi na warrior. So nyang warrior. Yeah, warrior no. Ye ne ye better. E say team. International chairman they all can say the leadership the NDC needs is that of strategic one. Yema yen plans in kai team. Yen fangu krata so. Yen executing seamlessly. Say yen no sanoa. Ebema NDC aya kono. And it will attract a lot of people. And don't forget, no, the running mate for election 2020 for the NDC is a professor.
Yeah.
Former first vice chancellor na Ibinsi Koimuda. So the appointment of that Professor Jenana, it brought the academia to believe in the NDC. And within the women constituency. Chremi Kroim in between NDC and NPP from 92 to 2020. Political, these two parties been in yard when they say Yema or bar of that caliber may running it. And now you can so be or bar. Not that your couple no tona bar. Not or NDC, no NPP, no Oba your professor, the first vice chancellor in the prominent university UCC there. And you may your body am a more ban. And to Bahum say, these are the strategies. Yankawa ya no. When no a Cold War. And in Cold War, you don't deploy your tactics openly. Okay. And Mr. Speaker, and this is a kono. And I read your crowd that won't be put you.
I mean, you're ready, Juma. Why? Now, my dear. You two major things, and so that you better wrap it up. We will go into the chairman's new policies. I'll be person or the baby. Right. And then about 5 minutes. Now you wrap it up. But before that, you've outlined a lot of Enema. Chairman right. Together with the team, I mass increase in terms of vote. Right. I appreciate here in 2020. But the bottom line is that why didn't the NDC win? Say structures, what building in the end game is that at the end of the tunnel, we have to see the junction. Say there is a brighten lighter shining on the political party. Model is such a solid foundation, but the groups bringing everybody on board. Right. Why do you lose your guard on days of election? Right. My NDC as a party lost the election, and now you are in opposition. And somebody will tell you, say, the main objective of a political party is to win political power. So, what is the bottom line?
Okay, so, Mr. Speaker, yes, say about what said Tefra here.
Musa baby.
About what? And said Tefra here.
Exactly.
One time, yeah, Obebuto.
I see.
Every politician set out to be winning. But don't forget, Sabana wo kononsono. Kukromotini show bottom. A Ghana for dia. Ghana for Atuaba. Ghana for Atuaba, we are there are other non-state actors that they play key role.
Okay.
Krom Hayeti, Obiedi dance under the Fourth Republic, the only president under him, Yakuni Pasa and Koko His Excellency Kufuado. What are the evidence? Techiman South, Ablikma Central, Sevelugu. This is a president or a human rights activist. Even Rollins, a crown or the Buga Beji to me, Yankuni Pa under during his election. Now, Obia who said the course election 2020, Akakabin Sembem. And the Yametaka said, Mr. Speaker, Obakwasia, Mr. Mekauni Shredie, Dokuna Twashon in Sabin. Osma a moron, imbecile. Son koto dokunumra no kono so dokuna me koto de meden hu dia ben odura on tosuru no beto ase na ahye no the C 2020 na kire nyansa enu tina former president Mahama say going into election 2024 then do or die. I believe in a leader or call for collectivism. And don't forget the spirit and letter of this constitution. Ye flag bearer where he become the leader of the party.
Exactly. But
say to we no one when the leadership revert to the chairmanship. Mahama during that election was the leader of the party, supported by the party architecture. And I say, look, election 2020, a boy who modern stellar performance. We set out to win. By a coin a tefra here. Your court also could do Supreme Court. In the Supreme Court, no, you know one of your principal star witnesses. Eji tumsa abane na wiya no mu wiya ye. Sana tie dia. Abatwa ye beko biu no. Mechanism ben ye de begu akwan mo obian timi mu ye kata. Eno na de 15 solid policy we abadwen. Because obakwase na nsesa na adwene. Enti yakoba election wa yawa so, yakọ general election. Yehu bibi wo ye ni so, yati bibi wo ye so. Going forward as a party no, how do we put in place a structure? And then one man show. Look, Obama can assembly in 2016 said to build a robust society, you need stronger institutions, not strong men.
Exactly.
It's not about strong men. It's not about show of bravado because that is better by Mr. Speaker. There will be about 40,000 polling stations in Ghana. Ain't me mad that. say BOT national chairman Mahama Beye Flybearer obetime awo all the 40,000 police station but Mahama saw the structure proper strategy bu akwan mu a even sort na ne ho kra na or treat here the victory will come.
Okay.
And no na the symbolism of this policy document. National chairman say na bato no enye batakari ne catapult. And na bato onye I am fearless. And na bato ye what are your policies? Mechanism be na odi gu akwan say so party makoto abana Ghana for tomawa obi antimi short change. They told me so party makoto aba we na nkunindie ba how do they benefit from that power na eban? That is the essence of manifesto.
Just under 5 minutes. Take us through some of the policies. Now, the delegate will get to understand what Ofusu Ampofo seeks to offer in a new leadership we're seeking for the next 4 years.
Manifesto within the Twaso manifesto.
Okay.
Until utie we are now what one so. Policy number 1. After 2020 Supreme Court Niyama NDC no. There was a strategic committee produced the blueprint for election 2024. Until 2024, no cry, you be called 2 years ahead. No, yes, we free tembu so when you koko. There is a document. They call it in 20. National chairman say to Abama no, say blueprint no, and only they call when
Okay.
Policy number 2. Elections are won at the polling station. National chairman say by the end of 2023 next year no, Obeli Diamoye training no less than 80,000 polling station agents. 80,000. And in this training, there will be 2 kinds of polling agent. Voting agent, counting agents.
Okay.
Voting agent and counting agent. And two Tnasia no pakopin se beto abane we are. And you na be hwa me akan. Because anyway be na wabre when you kurakum, you see the strategy I'm talking about. Policy number 3 to set a security and intelligence unit. And one who say ayawaso Techiman South actually NDC.
I don't know about the last chairman pa.
Obia betibi. Obinsu Ghana ko Costa Rica. Enti so all last chairman so no na Ghana so dia. And you no so fan a passport Ghana ko na Costa Rica. No last chairman ma bin kon so. Policy number 3. Chairman say look, aya waso atche bibi. So going forward no, Obama ya set up security and intelligence unit. Eson fa so ne sen. NDC mabimu wo ho a won ye retired police service BNI for a omo tifie kwa. And na ye kase ye bo history mu say obi ameboa they will come voluntarily without even taking a dime. And to that unit, no, and also be give birth to ballot box protection squad.
Okay.
Ballot box protection squad. And to police.
But that is the job of the police.
No, and no, your party ma voluntary. And to urban we are.
But how does the party members protect the ballot box at the time you're must state security?
Mr. Speaker, say what your law?
Yes.
And to unim say was civil arrest.
Exactly.
Say police in the chini pada the internet man 14 years civil arrest. Policy number 4 to assign one lawyer per one constituency. I say what your law. And Ghana I'm right to say we are born one and chill.
Kessben 92.
What's one and chill?
Police in chill.
I don't say we individual now will be your born to me cause me the civil arrest at chill.
I see.
And Timrano we hono so makwan. So to about we are. Also, the pride for is perpetual vigilance. The pride for internal liberty.
Police the ballot box.
Police the ballot box. Where your strategy? Policy number 4. Assign one lawyer per one constituency.
I see.
Yes, to about we are. And this will be the remand. National chairman is going forward now. By the end of 2023, you better assign one lawyer for each of the 275 constituencies across the country. As soon as one say,
and your lawyer be familiar with electoral processes. No,
it's about people human rights. It's not about electoral process. One lawyer per constituency. No, I mean, chiremu. Oh, mpoho. Oh, so you work with me to what takra do was second day. And this into when you asem. One and make come out. O come out for no one. A lawyer. Chairman say by end of 2023, each constituency be one lawyer. Salary never play 2 functions. There you better ban obey in charge of coalition at the constituency coalition center. Because 2024 and this need be NTM pay. His Excellency Mahama National Chairman say we will not go to Supreme Court. Until every matter will be settled at the police station and the constituency coalition center. Policy number 5. Adopt branch and constituency initiative, and there will be a national coordinator for that.
Okay.
And I will have me mashama the way you go me come. Obi nso che demo baby and sika shed bottom. How do you attract that people doing this to support the cause? National chairman say we will relaunch that initiative and appoint a national coordinator so that Often constituency 137 ebet mamu Brazil scar for election 2024. Policy number 6. Mr. Speaker, often this constitution we are. Regional communication officers na ye dirty west for FEMPA.
Okay.
But they are not part of NEC. NEC na national the second is making body after Congress. Omo committee no mo ntimubi. And so NEC take a decision na say more communication officers mo ko explain it. Mr. Speaker, and number 8 year dey check.
Communicators the minimum yard.
Thank you. One national chairman. Also a trainer.
Communicators now more.
Good. International chairman going forward. No. You better review NDC constitution. The last review was 18 November 2018. We already have. The last review was November 2018. You reviewed the last one. The next review, no, or say all regional communication will be part of NEC. So the decision be a be taken, no, fako from coach policy number 7. I had a flashy program. Your policy when a year emu or him pong.
I mean,
when a year emu or brimpoa or diakene. Look, Aduma ye, and none of per beauty again Aduma to our betana. Obit in a constituency on a musumuna will or the bus school fees year party Aduma.
Okay.
Or constituency executive or a grassroots party by near DC year. You said that person doesn't matter. After when you boni pedin, we are not in Tokwase country near Tutu. National chairman, se mean found two constituency for him say a 2 about way we are not gonna phone so ya the normal Tomaya. The net DC for be you or Ghana or the third 2 minute constituency executive. Asobota say ye benye DC ya to memu for nan kasa dono. Number 2.
But that is the prerogative of the president to appoint a DC or a mayor, right?
So speaker me they say oh the law but manuma ko to law. So in delegated legislation, Mr. Speaker, per the spirit of this constitution, you don't have
president can delegate
delegated legislation.
So there will be a delegation list, right?
So that the Article 240 now it talks about local government,
yes,
and the power to appoint them is vested in the hands of the president.
Exactly.
But in this same constitution, you have delegated legislative power. International chairman say, look, as the leader of the party, no minimum penny the admin besem. Edu honwa. Sa appointment in the yenya in farmer constituency for. After you really use a DC year. You know, be sign social contract. So 4 years time, 1 year, no, the plot, not that you influence party office, my constituency.
I see.
Policy number 8.
Yeah.
Roll up national welfare policy. Mr. Picobit Nika say, the we a party a merging to Majai. National chairman say, we will relaunch the NDC national welfare policy. A bit more set up hero fund by Nedma, by the welfare policy never. Policy number 9. Honorable and Chairman, Mitier is spokesperson or Casa Honorable Captain Africa, right? Or say NPP should set up business development unit. Yes, sir.
Exactly.
Policy number 9 to establish business and economic destiny in NDC. You see the vision because the now Casa almost NDC for any businessman there be. So that's policy number 9. Policy number 10 to build an all-inclusive party. Nipa ba kun timi pam oso to the bush. The national chairman say nyame ya na me da ye to aba we wi a. 3 na ebe lusu aka na ho no. Ye di obi abeba bad. Maybe Nebetim the Costa Rican runner will grab a campaign manager for 2024. And that is what the national.
Just 1 minute. Talk to your delegate.
Policy number 15. Policy number 15 in conclusion. National chairman say, look, constitution here cramming. Syria callers aiming. The next constitutional review, Syria callers will be part of the NDC constitution. And now what? Number 2.
Syria callers will be part of the constitution.
Yes, there will go be a wing.
As a wing.
A wing.
I see.
Yes, to say there was zone
separate from
communication.
I see.
Because they do maybe there's a conflict between the communication and Syria callers. Because
so they work directly under the communication.
No, and it's an tell you a women you to engage national organizers. What I say now, disability desk. Yeah, did demonstration national chairman the next constitutional review. No, they try to approve for part not Joma Thomas and not feel it.
All right,
but going for national chairman the next constitutional review. Yeah, the move. Mr. Speaker, me do manusi no. Ohem for you cram here. There na
chairman of Sampo retain chairman for chairman.
Or a Bayman Munyam for Wabadaye.
Menko for Gwansanko for Maha.
Good. Otie nipa asem odo nipa. Oko ballot yesu Nyankopon anya na brother number 3.
Okay.
Into delegate over our 8,964 mo beto aba all the 22 constituencies external branches for no the year can say you don't change the winning team. Na say aye bi da wo ho a man kofo nya me be kire nkwa atwe. Obeka ya kromu ha. Papa bi be praba na so ye nso no hwe. First of the Akakabi Sembe no ko Israel koso wele warm. No ka say the battles the so no hwe ye no ene ne ye ne. The national chairman can say yem fa so me hwe nto aba. The waye bi dan man nto aso. Nti number 3 delegate beto aba. Bemo no nyamfo tie ni passem. Samuel Ofusampo for say on the 17th December say ojo ballot paper. Now person NDC nyan kan momu eye akono eye de. Na ntitimu bi ene yem victimize obi a o party ni mo a. Oju o peja okokromuti we na o peja the kosra. Fakwa ase na to number 3. Right. Number 3 no eno the
chairman for chairman.
Thank you.